Yo. Yo. What's up, my man? Hey. What's up, man? Hey. Hey, man, you're parked in the middle of the drive-thru line here. Hey.
Copy of 41 injured.
Sir.
25 westbound at Jones.
What's up, man?
25 west.
Hey, you're parked in the drive-thru right now. Hey, sir.
Called in by a third
You right?
party. Still black Toyota Camry in the unknown.
Dude, you're parked. You're sitting in the drive-thru line here. What's up? Sir, you're parked in the drive-thru line. You're blocking traffic here. You were sleeping when I walked up here. What's up, man? You just have a long day or something? What's up? Alright, yeah, you can't, you're blocking people calling, said you were blocking me, alright? You good? You don't need a ambulance or anything like that? Are you just tired? Alright, man, just I'll move my car. Just pull somewhere and take a nap. Alright.
2805 Grand Avenue. 2805.
Alright, you good?
Yeah.
Alright. So you're just gonna
showing maximum motion for rescue.
Oh. My man. Man, it doesn't mean go back to sleep. You gotta move your car. You went back to sleep. You went back to sleep. Okay, why don't you move your car into a parking spot, okay? Right now.
Alright.
Alright, don't go back to sleep. Just pull over there.
I got you.
Okay, alright, thank you. You're a Florida Radio 26. Hey, my man. Hey, you good, man? You see me? You were passed out before. I want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling great.
Why'd you fall asleep in the?
Waiting on my 50.
What's up?
Waiting on my 50.
Okay, how much did you drink tonight? Not much? How much is not much?
About a drink, about 12 today.
Alright, hey, you have your license on you real quick?
Yep.
Alright. What, you say one drink, what kind of drink was it?
We just wanted a little margarita.
How about any drugs today?
Absolutely, I don't do drugs.
Okay.
At all.
Okay. Is this a rental car? What's the deal with that?
I sent to.
Do what? Rental, gotcha. Where'd you rent it from?
One place down off the chair.
Okay, I gotcha. Alright, you keep looking for your license, alright?
Well, I'm gonna get out.
No, just stay in the car for a minute, alright, man? Just stay in the car for a minute. Just look for your license. 304 radio.
Go ahead.
We have available DUI-certified officers working in the zone right now.
I have any DUI-certified units, code 7.
We're home with a second radio. Hell of a 8 and 8 unit working. Something like 2 or 4 in the morning.
Officer out here. I got a guy sleeping in the Wendy's parking lot. Smell alcohol. Hard to wake him up. He's fumbling with his license. He told me he had one drink a few hours ago, but he's pretty out of it. Definitely got some good amount of liquor in him right now.
Alright, is he still in the vehicle? Have you detained him or anything?
I'm just standing by with him right now.
I don't know.
Alright, I'm coming up 75, passing Cleveland now.
Copy, appreciate it. Alright. Alright, just stay on the car with me for a minute, alright?
I'm not sure.
Alright, hey, just stay in the car with me, alright?
Yeah,
What's up?
check.
What's up, man?
I just had it when I had it at the hotel.
Okay.
But I did rent the room.
Yeah.
And they asked me for it, but they had it the day before.
Alright.
So it was just like, hey,
Alright.
Mr. Brooks.
Alright, you're good. Why don't you just hop back in the car for me, alright? Alright, appreciate it.
I'm sorry, no problem.
No, you're good, man. Just. Hey. Alright. What's your name, sir?
Rayshard Brooks.
How do you spell it for me?
Raysh.
Raysh.
ARD.
ARD. Okay. What's your date of birth?
January 31st, 1993.
January 31st, 93.
Yes, sir.
Alright, alright. Hang tight 1 minute, alright? I'll be right back with you.
Alright.
304 the radio.
304.
You can put in the notes, DUI-certified officers been advised when he's en route.
Copy.
Alright, hey, just stay in the car with me though, alright? I want you to ask me. Okay. Alright, man, cool, thank you.
My wallet. I
Yeah.
said, man, you know, I just had my wallet.
Right.
She said, yeah. I called my sister. She said, yeah, you had it.
Alright.
Why don't you just put it in your sofa? I said,
Alright,
yeah,
let me just
cool.
walk back to the car with me, alright? I can be asking you here. Where are you coming from?
Actually, I just came from getting something to eat
Okay.
from over to the room.
Okay. Hey, why you just get back in the car with me? I keep asking. I don't want to.
I just want to make sure, you know, man, everything's good.
Yeah, you're good, man. Why don't you stay in the car with me, alright? I don't want to keep asking you. Just sit in the car with me and relax for a minute, alright? Sir.
Oh, no problem, no
All right,
problem.
just stay in the car with me, alright? I hate to keep asking.
What's your name, sir?
Brosnan.
Mr. Robin.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I apologize.
You're good, man. Just stay in the car with me. So where are you coming from to get something to eat, you said?
Over in Jonesboro.
Jonesboro? Okay, so what are you doing here?
Something to eat.
So again, you just got something to eat again here?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I was trying to see what she wanted, but like I said,
Yeah.
she wasn't answering, and like, babe, what do you want to eat? And
Yeah.
she's like,
You guys-
I don't know.
Alright, hey, why don't you hop in the car with me, alright? Just relax in the car. What are you, you here for a visit, or what's,
I'm visiting
where are you visiting?
my mother's gravesite.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
How long has she passed for?
It's been probably about a year and a half now, but
Okay, I'm sorry to hear
my
that.
birthday's just passed, and my girlfriend's birthday just
Yeah.
passed. But I went to visit her, and
Yeah. Alright.
we decided to eat Burger King tonight, and hey, this happened.
Right, I hear you.
I said, babe, what's going on?
Right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk to this officer here for a minute, and then we'll be good to go. Okay?
Oh no problem.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Stay in the car. Stay right there. Hey, what's going on? So, found him passed out in the parking lot. He's sitting here.
So he was in the drive-thru.
Yeah, he's on. Car's on. Took me like 2 minutes to wake him up. Kept knocking. Opened the door. Shook him. Woke up super groggy. Got pretty good smell of alcoholic beverage coming out of the car. Eyes were watery, glassy. Concerned his words. Wasn't really sure what it was. And telling me he had one drink. He said earlier. Standard size. Trying to say, I think just one drink, but I can smell alcohol on him still. And he's trying to tell me, where are you coming from? He said, well, I'm coming from Jonesboro. I got food. I said, what are you doing here? I got more food. So he's really not too clear, like, exactly. I got here, got there, But I mean,
So this was a 911 call, right?
yeah, the drive-thru called it in.
So somebody called because he was in the drive-thru.
He just passed out in the car.
Passed out in the drive-thru.
Yep.
Okay.
That's where I found him.
Had him pull over.
Yeah, I had to move out of the way, and then when he pulled up, he actually hit over the curb onto the grass and like backed it up.
Okay.
So I was leaving here. He's just gonna drive again.
Sure, absolutely. All right, let me go talk.
All right.
You have his ID?
Yeah. This is a rental car. He's visiting from Ohio.
Hey, Mr. Brooks. Hey, Mr. Brooks. Hey, I'm Officer Rolfe from the Atlanta Police Department. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
All right, so tell me, I wasn't here, so can you tell me what happened before we got here?
Nothing happened. I just got here and was getting something to eat.
Where are you coming from?
Well, my friend dropped me off here, and she brought me here to get something to eat. And
Your friend dropped you off where?
here,
At Wendy's.
yes,
Okay. So
was the home lodge.
so where's your friend now?
That's at the hotel.
What hotel?
Right here in the home lodge.
Where is that? What's the address to it?
I'm not sure. I know she's right here at the home lodge.
All right. So how did she drop you off here?
She drove here and dropped me off.
In what car?
And a black Volvo.
Okay. So how did this car get here?
I mean, it was here before I came. Like, this is my car. It's a rental car. My sister. But I mean, like I told her, I came here. I met her here.
Okay.
From the beginning, and she picked me up. And we went out.
So you met her here at the Wendy's?
Yes.
And then you went out with her?
Yes.
And then she came and dropped you
back
off?
here.
Okay.
And, I mean, like I told her, I'm going to say, hey, babe, I just want a burger or I want fries. She said, hey, no problem. I'll take you there.
All right.
You get your fries and you come back to the hotel.
Okay. So the reason why we're here is because somebody called 911 because you were asleep behind the wheel while you were in the drive-thru, right? Do you recall that?
I don't.
You don't recall that? You don't recall just minutes ago where you were passed out behind the wheel in the drive-thru? You don't recall that at all?
Absolutely.
Complete blur.
I wasn't driving. Like I said, I just came. My girlfriend, she probably was sleeping, but like I said, babe, I want French fries.
So far as I'm aware, you're the only person that's been seen in this vehicle, right?
Yeah, one person.
You've been in the driver's seat the whole time. So how did the car get into the drive-thru line with you behind the wheel?
She drove here. I said, babe, I'm drinking
In a black car.
in the black Volvo.
And you got into your car.
I said, hey, you know what? No problem. I'll just meet you in the hotel. And she said,
All right.
get out.
Hold on. So after she drops you off here in her black car, your car was parked where?
Here.
Okay. So how did your car get from here to the drive-thru line?
I never moved.
So how did it get there?
It never did get there. I told you I was in her car.
Well, we've got a 911 call of people reporting a guy passed out behind the wheel in the line. This officer gets here and sees you. Everything's on camera. Sees you in the line.
Here in the line. I wasn't in the line. Did I pull you over in the line?
I walked up. You had to wake up, man.
You didn't pull
Right here?
No, over there. I had to wake you up.
Well, look.
Then went back to sleep, and I had to wake you up again.
Like I said, I'm sorry if I just got something to eat. I went to visit my mother's gravesite. I'm not causing any problems.
Well, we got to make sure that you're safe to operate a vehicle. Now, do you know where you are?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in Forest Park, Old Dixie Highway.
Old Dixie Highway.
The home lodge is there, right here. Subway.
A subway.
So it's a subway right here. I'm cool. Like I said, I could.
So you think that you're in Forest Park right now?
I'm on Old Dixie Highway, Clayton County.
Right. No, you're not.
Well, Forest Park, Georgia.
No.
Jonesboro, Georgia.
No. Try again.
I have to be. I mean, like I said, I'm on Old Dixie Highway.
Nope.
I'm not on Old Dixie Highway.
No. Quite a ways away from it.
This is a bridge is here.
No bridge.
No, I'm saying Old Dixie Highway.
You're not near Old Dixie Highway. You're not even in Clayton County.
Where am I?
You're in Atlanta.
Yes. Old Dixie Highway.
Old Dixie Highway is not in Atlanta.
It's Forest Park, Georgia, right?
Right, this isn't Forest Park. This is Atlanta.
I mean,
Anyway, how much have you had to drink today?
I drank early.
Okay. How much have you had to drink?
That's when I had one drink.
You're not being honest with me. How much did you have to drink?
I had one drink.
Be honest with me. Over the course of the entire evening, from the time you started drinking until your very last drink, how many drinks did you consume?
I had one drink.
What kind of drink was it?
A margarita.
Okay. How big was the margarita?
It was just a small cup.
Small cup.
Yes, sir.
Have you taken any medication today?
No, sir.
Any drugs of any kind?
No, sir.
Marijuana, cocaine, nothing like that?
No, sir.
Do you have any medical conditions, physical defects? Hold on, let me finish. Do you have any medical conditions, physical defects, or injuries that would affect your ability to walk, balance, or operate a vehicle safely?
I'm okay.
Nothing whatsoever.
No, sir.
No issues I need to know
No,
about.
sir.
All right. Can you take your hat off for me and just leave it in your car for me? Just leave it in your car. Can you step out with me, please?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any weapons on you or anything like that?
I don't have anything on me.
Is it okay if I pat you down? Just make sure.
I have just money, gas, and that was it.
Is it okay if I pat you down to make sure you don't have any weapons?
Absolutely.
Just turn around, face away from me real quick. What is this? Is it just a bunch of money in your pocket?
That's just my wallet.
What's all this?
That's just your money.
How much money do you have in your pocket?
I mean, maybe a couple $100.
Okay. Like a bunch of ones and stuff here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just walk over here with me, please.
This is Wendy.
Yes, this is Wendy.
Yes, I do remember.
You can see the side, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
I just came to get something.
You mind just putting your phone on the trunk of your car? I don't want you to have anything in your hand.
All right.
All right, so no medical conditions, no injuries, no physical defects. You're comfortable walking in these shoes?
Absolutely. Well, they're brand new. I just bought them.
Can you walk in them without falling, stumbling, anything like that? Staggering? You walk in them okay?
I just bought them.
Can you walk in them okay? You don't have to show me. Are you comfortable walking in the shoes?
I mean, they are comfortable.
I just like to do some field sobriety tests, and if you'd like, if you prefer, you can keep them on. If you're more comfortable with it, you can take them off.
I hadn't been, like I said, I hadn't been operating this vehicle.
Yeah, you have. All right, so
So she came here. I got in the car. She parked. I have no problem. Like I said, I was just trying to get me something to eat.
okay.
And go back to my hotel.
All right. Well, we have a police officer that actually personally witnessed you operating a vehicle, so we know you're operating a vehicle. All right. But are you comfortable walking in the shoes?
Absolutely.
All right. Will you do some field sobriety tests for me, so I can make sure you're safe to operate the vehicle?
What should I do, sir?
Well, first I just want to know you're comfortable walking in your shoes. You don't want to do all that. Just yes or no. Can you walk in the shoes without falling? Okay, very good. All right. Just turn, face me. Put your feet together with your hands down by your side. All right. Can you see the tip of my finger?
Yes, sir.
All right. I want you to focus on the tip of my finger and follow it with your eyes without moving your head. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Don't move your head. Keep your head still. Follow with just your eyes. Do you understand? You understand?
Yes, sir. All right.
down and up. Focused on the tip of my finger. Follow just your eyes without moving your head.
Receive. It's going to be a silver Chevy Equinox that needs to be removed from the system and put tased off. Class 4, 1689.
Back up a little bit. Can you stand where my light is? Just face my car there. Stand with your feet together. Hands down by your side. Don't start anything until I tell you. You understand? I want you to imagine a straight line coming up from your left foot. Take your right foot, put it to your left. Keep your hands by your side. Hold that position until I tell you to start. Don't begin until I tell you. You understand? Take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps, counting them out loud. 1, 2, 3. I took 3 steps. You're going to go all the way to 9. You get to 9. Leave your foot planted. Take a series of small steps to turn yourself around. Take 9 more heel-to-toe steps. 1, 2, 3, all the way until 9. Alright, during the test, look down at your feet, count your steps out loud so that I can hear them. Keep your hands by your side. Don't stop walking until you complete the test. You understand? Do you have any questions about how to perform the test? Alright. Here, get back in the starting position. Put your right foot to the front of your left. Right foot to the front of your left.
1305, we're going to be out of South
There you go.
That's how I was at first.
Well, it was kind of off. Alright. So from
These shoes are kind of all.
Are you comfortable performing the test in those shoes?
Yes, sir.
If you want, you have the option to take them off. You gonna leave them on?
Take them off.
It's up to you.
They're brand new.
It's up to you. You can leave them on, you can take them off, whatever you're most comfortable with.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
They're brand new, sir. I just put them on.
Okay.
I haven't even drove in them or anything.
But it's up to you. Whether you want. All right. Do you want to do it with them on?
Yes.
All right. If you understand all the instructions, you have no questions. Go ahead and begin whenever you're ready.
He said, repeat that again for me for the sobriety.
You want me to demonstrate it again?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hold that position. Don't begin until I tell you to. Watch me while I demonstrate. Okay. Your hands by your side. You're gonna take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps, counting them out loud. 1, 2, 3. I took 3 steps. You're gonna go all the way to 9. When you get to 9, you leave your foot planted. Take a series of small steps. Turn yourself around. Take 9 more heel-to-toe steps. 1, 2, 3, all the way until 9. While you're doing that, look down at your feet. Your hands by your side. Count your steps out loud so that I can hear them. And don't stop walking until you complete the test. You understand?
Start with my.
You're going to start in that starting position with your right foot heel in front of your left. All right? Do you have any questions about how to perform the test? All right. If you understand all the instructions, go ahead and begin whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3, 4. Turn around. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We're busy. They're going to have to call.
I'm
Right there. Face my target. Put your feet together and step by your side. Don't start anything until I tell you to. You're going to pick whichever foot you're most comfortable with. Raise that foot approximately 6 inches above the ground. Keeping both legs straight. Keep your foot parallel to the ground. Look at your toe and count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, so on until I tell you to stop. While you're doing that, keep your hands by your side. Focus on your toe. And count out loud as I instructed. You understand? All right. Do you have any questions about how to perform the test?
up, turn out loud, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, until you can stop.
Alright. Do you have any questions about anything I demonstrated or how to perform the test?
No, sir.
Alright, if you understand all the instructions clearly, go ahead and begin whenever you're ready.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015.
Pick it up, keep going.
I'm counting 16. I'm counting
Are you stopped?
17.
13, where is it?
13, go.
All right. On a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being completely sober and 10 being very impaired, how do you feel right now?
I feel kind of good, sir. I feel, you know, I'm knowledgeable of everything that's going on, and like I said, I mean, if I just came to get something to eat, you know, and I have people that verify they made their order. I'm here right at the hotel home lodge inn. You know, it's probably about maybe 2 minutes away from here.
Did you understand what I asked you? Did you understand the question?
Repeat it again for me.
On a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being completely sober and 10 being very impaired, how do you feel?
10. I'm very impaired.
You feel very impaired?
Absolutely, I'm okay. I can do whatever. Like I said, I can make it happen, sir.
I don't think that means what you think it means. So, 1 being completely sober, haven't drank anything, and 10 being hammered drunk, how do you feel? On a scale from 1 to 10. You feel completely sober.
Like I said, I just woke up.
You don't feel the effects of the alcohol that you had whatsoever.
Absolutely not. I can make it wherever I need to be. I'm right here. Like I said, I'm home lodge, sir.
Home Lodge isn't close to here.
This is right behind home lodge right here, ain't it?
Where do you think you are right now?
I'm on Old Dixie Highway.
You're not on Old Dixie Highway.
Well, I'm not on Old Dixie
What
Highway.
city do you think you're in?
She brought me here.
We have 9 pending, 1 car, 2 signal 35 at 17.
I was on Jonesboro.
I have.
So what city are you in?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
On what road?
McDonald Boulevard.
No. All right, so let's go back. How much have you had to drink?
She was drinking. Like I said, she brought me here.
I don't know who she is. I don't care who she is. I said, how much have you been drinking?
Just a couple. That's one. I had 1.5. That was it.
So, is it a couple, or is it 1, or is it 1.5?
When I got to half, I put it away. I said, babe, let's go. I feel, you know, I need to make it home.
So
and
1.5 drinks.
Yes, sir.
Of what?
It was just a daiquiri.
Daiquiri.
Yes.
1.5 daiquiris.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just a daiquiri. But
Nothing else.
nothing else.
Only a daiquiri. Never had a margarita or anything?
No. It's just like the green daiquiri thingy. But like I said, if I called it, I never intend to, bring anybody into problem. I just wanted me a burger.
But no margaritas at all today.
No, it's just daiquiri.
Just a daiquiri.
From Natalie White.
Right. And you haven't drove your vehicle at all.
You say you caught me in the...
Right there. I woke you up and then I said, you need to move the car, and then you said, okay, then you went back to sleep. Then I opened your door again, I had to shake you, and you woke up, and then I asked you to move the car over there.
That's the BP by the Marathon Jonesboro Road. This is University Avenue.
Yes.
This is University Avenue. I rolled up here.
Okay.
You know, Natalie White, she's my girlfriend.
Okay.
She left off. I said, babe, I'm going to get Wendy's and I'm going to go back to where?
That's what I asked you was, have you drove that vehicle?
I mean, probably from the point of the drive-through to here to park.
Okay. And how did it get into the drive-through?
She pulled out. I pulled out from here where this red car was. I remember this red car.
So it got into the drive-through because you drove it into the drive-through, correct?
I mean, if you caught me in the drive-through, then I didn't drive here.
My question is, your vehicle got into the drive-through because you drove.
I backed out and drove. Said, baby, I need burgers. I said, okay, fine. I'm going home.
My question,
no problem.
So, just so I understand what happened clearly, Your vehicle was in a parking spot. Your girlfriend dropped you off. You got into your vehicle. You backed it out. And you pulled it into the drive-thru, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Ross.
And then what led to you falling asleep behind the wheel?
I was on the phone calling her. She didn't answer. I said, babe, last time I answered. I said, baby, I'm getting burgers and, you know, what's going on? She said, you supposed to get burgers. Go ahead and get burgers, and the phone went dead.
Okay.
I said, well, you don't know your order, you know, whatever the case may be. Let me know. And the phone went dead. Like I said, I can call her now. Natalie White. She stays right down the road. I have a parking spot right down the street here.
Okay.
Like I said, if I caused any problem or anything.
Do you understand the question that I asked you?
Yes.
What did I ask you?
She said, how did my car get from the driving spot to the drive?
Right, that was the previous question. We answered that question. My next question was, what led to you falling asleep behind the wheel? Why did you fall asleep behind the wheel?
I fell asleep because I can't blame nothing on her. It was my decision. I said, hey, if she can't get her order together, and you know I'm not feeling uptight right now, I just park right here. Go to sleep. I'm not feeling, I'm just not feeling right.
What do you mean you're not feeling right?
Like I
Do you
said,
think maybe that you had too much to drink and you realized that you shouldn't drive, so you parked?
I mean,
Would that be accurate to say?
yes, sir. Mr. Rolfe, yes.
Alright, so your girlfriend dropped you off, you got in the car, you got backed out, you pulled up, and you're like, damn, I'm too drunk to drive. And so you pulled back into the parking spot.
I call her like, babe.
Is that accurate?
If it's a couple moments I got on the phone with her.
Yeah.
I'm like, babe, hey, damn, you want number one or number two, or?
But
She's like,
would you agree?
You take care of that. You're a man. You figure out what we're going to eat tonight.
Alright, let's move past that. Would you agree that you've had too much to drink to
I
drive?
mean, I can focus, Mr. Ross. I can focus.
Would you agree that you've had too much to drink to drive?
I haven't had, to the point where I can't focus.
Okay.
I was a little tired of head of the day because we just came from North
Do you
Carolina.
think that you're safe to operate a vehicle?
Absolutely, Mr. Ross.
And how much have you had to drink?
I had 1.5 margaritas, Mr. Ross.
1.5 margaritas.
Yes, sir.
Margaritas.
Yes.
Have you had anything else today? Any other type of drink?
No, sir.
You haven't had any daiquiris?
I haven't had no daiquiri. I had 1.5 little small cups of margarita, but I'm up now. Y'all got me up with this.
Got you up.
I'm up now.
Hey, will you take a preliminary breath test for me?
What's that?
It's just a little handheld machine. I have you blow into it. That lets me know if you're positive or negative for the presence of alcohol in your breath.
I've been drinking.
Okay.
I do say that.
Okay.
But I'm only going a few minutes down the road.
I got you. I'm just asking, will you take a preliminary breath test for me?
I mean, I don't know what it is.
I just said it's a little handheld machine. Lets me know if it's positive or negative for the presence of alcohol. That's part of my investigation.
You know it is the presence.
I know.
Drinking.
I know. I can tell. That's just part of my investigation.
But like I said, if I have to park this car right here, right now, and walk,
it's just a yes or no. We don't need to go back and forth about it. It's just a yes or no.
But what if I take this test and I don't care about? I can walk home. I don't have to park.
Why would you walk home?
I just don't want to be in violation of anybody. I can walk. My sister's house is right here.
Do you think that you'd be in violation of something if you were to drive your vehicle?
If that's less possible for me to park here, lock the car up, and do everything that I need to do within the presence of you guys, I can just go home. I have my daughter there right now. My daughter's birthday was yesterday.
Hold on, Mr. Brooks. Will you take a preliminary breath test for me? Just yes or no.
I don't want to refuse anything.
It's yes or no. It's completely up to you.
Yes, I will.
Okay, just wait here while I grab it.
Oh man.
So, just trying to make sure, man, you stay to drive. That's all.
I know, man. I just.
You scared me a little bit because you were sleeping in there. So that's why I was making sure you're okay. And then that's.
I know. You just doing your job.
Take a deep breath in. Put your mouth over the mouthpiece. Blow as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Blah 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 blah. Stop. Very good.
I just had a few drinks. That's it.
How many?
1.5. Like I said, I was into the second cup. I wasn't even. I told her, babe, let's go because I'm hungry.
What kind of drinks did you have?
I'm not sure. It's something she ordered. She said top shelf or whatever.
Top shelf what?
I'm not sure. It was like I said. It was her birthday and. It was my daughter's birthday intent to, have a good time, and I said, babe, I'm hungry, let's go. My baby's mom, she was there. I said, babe, go ahead. I'm cool. Here's the money for the blow-up bed tomorrow. Here's the money for, to enjoy herself tomorrow. Just, give me a burger or something. Just. Take me home. I'm ready to go.
So you had about 1.5 drinks, but you don't remember what kind of drinks they were?
No, sir.
All right.
I really don't, Mr. Ross.
All right. I think you've had too much to drink to be driving. Put your hands behind your back for me. Here, put your hands behind your back. Hey, stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. You're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased. Stop.
Mr. Ross. Stop. Come on, man. Stop.
You're gonna get tased.
Mr. Ross.
That's what we fucking taser. That's what we taser. That's what we taser. Stop fighting. That's fucking taser. I'm 63.
Fuck! Oh! Hey, bro, we got kids!
Come on, man. That's messed up, man.
Watch these pigs talk to this dude for 20 minutes and these shoot him. Wendy's drive-through for no fucking reason. For no fucking reason. Shot him. I saw you talking to him for 20 minutes, dude. Unarmed, not violent, nothing wrong with how he conducted himself whatsoever. And you pull a fucking gun, dude? Wow. Wow. I feel like both of your careers are definitely done because you just shot a man for no reason. This pig and these two. Yeah, suspect hit by your bullet, dude, for no reason. Jumping with the fucking glove, you fucking clown. Fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting, dude. We sat there, watched these fucking pigs harass him for 20 fucking minutes for no reason. And then you fucking shoot him? The fuck? Fucking pigs, dude. Every fucking time. Fuck. That's fucking gross, dude. They harass him for 20 minutes behind his fucking car for no fucking reason. How can we shoot all these people? Bro, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Wow, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Dude. How you gonna check when... Bruh. What the fuck? Was anyone recording that shit? Like when fucking... Yo, dude, these fucking cops did that shit unnecessary as fuck. We watched, dude, man. We watched it for 20 minutes. Right. He's standing in the street. Alright, man. I saw these two cops talking to this gentleman, and they were having polite discourse the whole time. You know what I'm saying? This dude was not being aggressive. He was talking, he was like, yeah, you know, whatever. Getting harassed for no fucking reason. And then I think he realized that they were gonna arrest him for no fucking reason. So he, like anyone else that's gonna get arrested for no fucking reason, was like, fuck that. And he ran away. His car is here. He's gonna come back. Why the fuck would you shoot him? I mean, his car is here. If you leave your fucking vehicle here, why the fuck do you need to shoot somebody, bro? The fuck?
Listen, right now what we gotta do, we gotta make sure no evidence is disturbed. We gotta make sure whatever the real story will come out. So, if anybody got something to add to it, want to speak to a supervisor or something, you're more than welcome to stay. If not, y'all gonna be stuck there for a while. So we're gonna shut the whole scene down.
Bro, I'm not talking to a white cop that just killed a guy, first of all. And I'm not going to talk to a supervisor who would ever defend a fucking white cop that just shot a guy for no fucking reason.
I get you. That was messed up.
The fuck, dude? For no reason, bro. All of us saw that shit. He didn't do shit. He didn't do shit. He didn't do a fucking thing, dude. I saw the whole fucking thing.
Well,
he didn't do a fucking thing.
Wendy got cameras. They got body cam. Everything documented. Everything documented.
Bro, they're just gonna make an excuse. They're just gonna make a fucking excuse. That's all they're gonna do is make a fucking excuse.
That's rolling.
What the fuck, dude? He
That's
couldn't even handle himself. The little piece of shit couldn't even handle himself. But he was putting on his gloves. He was fucking, because he knew he fucked up. He knew he fucked up. And I said that shit. I was like, your career is over. Fucking pig, dude. Sorry, but that's the fuck. In the drive-thru in Wendy's, white cops killing black people.
Mr. Brooks, keep breathing. Mr. Brooks, keep breathing for me.
We got enough room for our ambulance to get in. Let's start with security.
Hey. Yo. Hey, now look. Hey, somebody stand right there and tell the ambulance come right here. Come right through there. Everybody running around like fucking chickens with their head cut off. Tell the tell the ambulance come right there. Tell the ambulance come right there.
Mr. Brooks,
Move those cars out of the fucking way!
Mr. Brooks. Mr. Brooks.
Brosnan.
This is not mine. This is his. Shank, tell him CPR is in progress. CPR.
1391, I think 1396 is
bro. 1309 the radio. You can show him doing CPR. Smith. Yeah.
Brooks.
Somebody have some fucking overwatch, please. Pay attention. You're sucked in.
Hey. Hey, this
You're standing here, I need you.
this female, this heavy-set female right here.
Yeah.
She said she saw them trying to take their taser. Make sure they talk.
Separate the witnesses.
It's a car. It's a car with 2 witnesses up here too.
Go with him. He needs to go with some witnesses.
You need
So, and this Brooks is gonna bring. Brooks is gonna bring my bike. Can you just stand by with the old boy in the blue? Mr. Brooks bring my bike. Let's have him separate. He's losing weight again. It's my body cam comes. I can believe it. Fuck you got him with no body cam. Fuck I'm talking about. You're doing way too fucking much. Fuck wrong. Wrong, take your gloves off.
I need somebody from Border Watch to talk to the
Take your gloves off.
Hey, is anybody doubled up on evening watch?
Fuck that, we'll talk.
Shit.
Yeah. Can you hold this for me for a second?
Yeah. Which car is involved here?
Mine and his. Oh, the suspect's vehicle is the white one there.
Okay. Good?
Yeah.
I smacked my head pretty hard against the concrete.
Okay. Cool.
Where's your camera? Did you lose your camera?
Yeah, I got it from my pocket.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know where the mouth is.
Okay. Alright. You discharged?
I did.
Okay. I don't want to hear anything about it right now.
Is it cool if I call a rep real quick?
Huh?
Is it cool if I call a rep?
Yes.
Is there anything more pressing to do before the?
No, go ahead.
I'm going to do the same.
Yes.
Do you have IBPO?
Yeah.
All right, just call for both of them. You know what? Let me. I'm just gonna call. Let me call. Let me call. Hey Ken, had an officer-involved shooting. Need rep for 2 officers at 125 University at the Wendy's. Yeah. Thank you. Do I have blood on my elbow?
Yeah.
Does it look like mine?
Look like a scrape.
Wipe this off.
What Brian say they need a statement from you?
Well, the GBI's gonna have to come out.
Yeah.
So stand by for them.
Yeah, don't fucking talk to me.
No.
No. None of these motherfuckers. Not the supervisor, none of these motherfuckers.
We got another car over here.
You know, I mean, disinfectant. Yeah.
Hey, you good, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
You know, I mean, disinfectant wipes, do you?
I mean, what happened? Well, you know what?
Yeah.
We just talked to.
Yeah, no, I got you.
You know,
I felt blood on my elbow. I don't know if it's mine or his. I want to get it off.
Okay. But you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, you're up?
Yeah.
That whole
Taser Pro. From when he fucking shot it at me. Did he hit you with it?
I felt it, but I don't see it.
Does anybody have any disinfectant wipes? They're busy. I'm gonna let them deal with it.
Stop there!
Pincher! Okay. Sit down. Yeah, okay. Hey, bot. You have any disinfectant wipes?
Yeah.
Somebody recast you? Somebody going in the bus?
I see a particular friend. Oh, yeah. You might see one. I'm looking for 21.
Are you on?
Good, brother.
Yeah.
Gotta start a log. Who's here with me?
Yeah.
4 digits again?
6400.
6400. You here too?
Yeah. It's not Brosnan. TROF. And then.
You are?
Yeah, it's on 3.
What is it?
Need some water or anything?
Nah, I'm okay. Actually, you have any?
Bot here also?
No. Well, he is now. He wasn't here at the time.
Not very cold.
DROSNAM.
Right. So you came to assist him, develop probable cause for DUI arrest. Suspect arrested or resisted arrest. Got a control of one of the officer's weapons.
Correct.
Okay.
It's a 1019, right?
1021.
1021.
Okay.
I'm 1019.
I'm sorry, I'm bad. There's so much going on.
Z Rolfe, right?
Rolfe 401. Yeah.
You good? You alright?
Yeah. Still got the adrenaline pumping.
Like, I'm not going to ask you any question. That's DBI's job. I bet you just here assisting Zone 3?
Yes.
What's that officer's name, sir?
Brosnan, B-R-O-S-N-A-N. He's over there somewhere.
And it was an initial DUI stop?
Yes. Yeah, it was a 911 call about a subject passed out behind the wheel in the drive-thru, which led to a DUI investigation.
The person that was shot, what part of the body was he struck?
From what we saw, once in the back and once in the butt.
And you deployed the taser at one of you guys?
Yes.
I appreciate it, sir.
Yep.
You need to sit down in the AC somewhere?
No, I'd prefer to stand.
Okay.
Thank you.
You need something else to drink?
No, I think it's fine.
You need EMTs?
No, I'm good.
Someone asked me.
No, yeah. I appreciate it.
They shot the man, man. Man, that's messed up, man. What the dude? What the what saw this whole thing and it was totally unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary. I only sound calm because I just spent the last couple of minutes yelling at these pigs about how they killed a man for no reason. I saw them trying to resuscitate him. His arm just dangled, if you can see it. I'm pretty sure this is performative in the sense that they might have lost this gentleman, unfortunately, to police brutality. Yet again, at the Wendy's drive-thru, 2 cops kill a black man for no good reason. Wow. To be clear, this is real time, and so far I've seen a lot of cops make jokes and laugh and talk about the situation and refer to us who have seen the crime as they seem to blah, blah, blah. Now this one white cop who's making a lot of jokes is on the cell phone, his personal cell phone, what looks like an Apple product, saying God knows what. Could be about us, it could be about me, because I've been vocal as far as like saying that these fools have no respect. So who knows? Who knows? I also just want to document too that I am not arrested, I'm not injured, so like I'm not suicidal, like there's no reason that I would ever be injured to my knowledge in the next couple of days. So like any of these cops that have been watching, laughing, like taking note, I've had like at least 6 or 7 like different little groups of cops try to come up and get people's names. The one person that did talk, they take away and they go isolate and they like bring them food and like gifts and shit like that. So yeah, y'all can obviously feel free to share this. I'm getting a lot of DMs about if I am okay with you sharing it. Yes, you can share it. You don't have to share my face. You don't have to share my fucking tag. This is not some shit. Just share the video because it's important. 2 officers show up with a gun when these people are just trying to observe what's going on. You got 2 people show up with rifles. And these people are just concerned about what's going on. So now they're taping this off and sectioning people off.
Fuck you, nigga. Come on, man. Get real. They don't want to go home. These fuck niggas don't give a fuck about their families. Keep your composure. Hold it. So far y'all want war, now y'all got it. Y'all want black power, bitch, it's black power. White power, fuck y'all. Fuck you niggas.
They picked them up.
Real niggas shit,
They picked them up.
we ain't never had no shit like this in Atlanta. Y'all want it, now y'all got it. Real talk.
We got the whole video. We got the whole video. So what? No, somebody was at Wendy when it happened, and they recorded the whole fucking time.
Believe that this was a justified use of deadly force and have called for the immediate termination of the officer. What has become abundantly clear over the last couple of weeks in Atlanta is that while we have a police force full of men and women who work alongside our communities with honor, respect, and dignity, there has been a disconnect with what our expectations are and should be as it relates to interactions with our officers and the communities in which they are entrusted to protect. Chief Erica Shields has been a solid member of APD for over 2 decades and has a deep and abiding love for the people of Atlanta. And because of her desire that Atlanta be a model of what meaningful reform should look like across this country, Chief Shields has offered to immediately step aside as police chief so that the city may move forward with urgency in rebuilding the trust so desperately needed throughout our communities.
We agree with the mayor saying that the officer that fired the officer that fired his weapon should be terminated and he should also be prosecuted. The family met with Paul Howard and they've opened their investigation, and I could even say we want justice, but I don't even care anymore. I don't even know what that is. And I've been doing this for 15 years. I don't know what justice is anymore. Is it getting them arrested? Is it getting somebody fired? Is it a chief stepping down? I know that this isn't justice, what's happening in society right now.
Damn, there's tear gas all in their car. Oh no, the baby. Oh, fuck. Oh shit. No, the baby. Oh, I gotta go in there. No, they in the truck. Get out of there. Go. Come on. The baby got hit by tear gas. She in the back of the truck. Yo.
They're pepper spraying us and tear gassing us.
Time to go.
We're running. We're gonna leave. They're pepper spraying and tear gassing us. It's not safe. This man died last night and they are pepper spraying us and tear gassing us.
They intimidating y'all with the smoke and the sound.
They're pepper spraying and tear gassing us. Please share this. It is a peaceful protest.
Tear gassing us.
Okay, I'm about to move. I'm about to move. Okay, I'm about to move.
Oh! Look at this white girl. Look at the white girl trying to set shit on fire. Look at the white girl trying to burn down the Wendy's. This wasn't us. This wasn't us.
Over there, that shit could blow any motherfucker.
Pitbull just jumped in there. His nose touched my chest. up, don't shoot.
No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Wasted police! I don't want to come when I see oh shit! He just got hit.
These niggas know about it.
Yes. Yes. Hello.
This neighborhood does not have a grocery store. This neighborhood does not have a fucking grocery store.
I know and feel where they are today. But we have to organize our folks where that energy is taken into something that's strategic as opposed to burning up buildings and being angry. And I said that to folks out there today when they were screaming and hollering and mad. And I said, let's listen. First of all, we got to listen. We got to come up with a plan. We got to be strategic. Protesting is a great opportunity on one level, but after you finish protesting and you burn down things, what do you get? Because you're going to have the same problem. So this problem is something that has to be organized in a way that's much more effective in terms of taking that energy and doing something to cause effect and not continue to protest, because we've done that long enough. So I'm at a point, I've been doing this all my life. I'm going to continue to do this until I finish with whatever. But I'm out here, and I've already told the folks, we need to have community meetings. We need to call in leaders from across the city. We need to have conversations. Unfortunately, I so wish that we could have physical conversations at this point, because I believe that's what's needed. Unfortunately, because of COVID-19, we can't have those conversations.
Right. Councilwoman Shepherd, as you were talking there, we saw on the interstate near the location of this incident that the officers were moving closer and closer to the protesters. It's been about an hour now since we started monitoring what's happening on the interstate, and we're seeing police being very delicate and very sensitive to what's happening and not moving in aggressively on the protesters. If you were advising them this evening, I know they're the public safety experts, but if you were advising them as a leader of the city, what would you tell them and how to handle the protests that are going on? Because right now we're seeing 3 fires and protesters blocking one of the major thoroughfares of the Atlanta area. What would you tell police and how to handle the situation?
Well, I was out there earlier and I saw a couple of those scenarios that you're talking about. And I was listening to how police officers were talking to them. And I use as an example of what I'm going to be taking back in terms of how they interact with the people out there. Not all officers, but one thing is our officers have got to engage with folks. They can't see this as a standoff. And at the same time, when it gets really crazy, like folks burning things down, that's a whole nother level. But we've got to begin to have conversations where community folks don't look at the police as the enemy. Don't look at them, and because again, the structure of how policing has been done has caused that. So again, that's revamping our whole procedures and looking at community policing from a whole different perspective. So what I would say to the officers now, listen to what they're saying, watch what's going on, and don't do like what happened last night. Take something that you can actually talk about in a tactical and a whole different way of mediating, and not say, let me just pull out my gun. Let me go in rough and deal with them. let's do an assessment of what's going on out there. Look at these protesters and say, is that something I can walk up and have a conversation? Can I interact with them and have conversations? But that's something that we got to start on so many levels, beginning immediately to begin to have these dialogues in terms of how we do that.
All right, Councilwoman Joyce Shepard, you are a mother, a grandmother, and we appreciate all of your thoughts tonight on your district. You're a native of that area. Again, you went to Booker T. Washington High School.
Washington High School, very proud.
I know you're a proud grad, and you are watching this as we are. We have seen 3 fires now at Wendy's. We do not, according to our reporter on the scene there, see any Atlanta police presence in that area of the Wendy's off University Avenue, where the 3 fires are going right now. Protesters threw fireworks inside the Wendy's. They smashed the glass, according to an assortment of reports that we have seen tonight, and protesters have also blocked that area. There has not been the ability for the Atlanta Fire Department to be able to roll their trucks through there and extinguish the trio of blazes now that are continuing to burn in front of the restaurant.
So I was on my way home from 12 hours of protesting in Atlanta and ended up right back in another protest. This is the 7 lanes of traffic in Atlanta that were shut down by protesters from the Wendy's on University Avenue protest. It's freaking incredible. But they're on there.
Oh shit, he just got hit.
You niggas know about this.
was the problem. Attitude.
Hey, zone 3, precinct, let's go. Zone 3, precinct. Zone 3. No justice! No wrested! No justice! No wrested! No justice! No justice! No wrested! No wrested! No justice! No justice! No wrested! No wrested!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking with my boss.
They're bringing a bunch of crews in, like 5, 6 more crews now.
Not bad, bro. How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
Didn't serve this purpose.
I didn't hear no backup. Value to life and value to life.
Been able to verify the source of this video, but it appears to show our protesters.
Particularly as much as they are just to look at it and
a lot of people have obviously been reflecting on what happened to Rayshard Brooks in this parking lot of this restaurant. And the proof of that, or at least the evidence of that, is to the right. If you look at the sidewalk in front of the Wendy's, you'll see about a dozen candles that have been lit.
Sometime during the course of that investigation, he was out and engaged with two Atlanta officers, and that engagement turned into a physical confrontation. We have seen that physical confrontation on video. At that point, the Atlanta officer reaches down and retrieves his weapon from his holster, discharges it, strikes Mr. Brooks there on the parking lot, and he goes down.
This thing for me, the most hurtful thing for me is to watch the video, wake up and watch that video. And I got two little boys. They see the same video. That's their cousin. That's what hurts so much. I thought Atlanta was higher than that. I thought we was bigger than that.
No matter what the different points of view are ours of his death, we must all agree to one fact. The fact that he was killed by the Atlanta Police Department. The fact that someone's cousin, brother, uncle, nephew, father, companion, and friend is no longer in this world. The trust that we have with the police force is broken. And the only way to heal some of these wounds is through a conviction and a drastic change with the police department.
I really hate that we have to be here literally a week after the mayor talked about the fact that these issues don't happen in the city of Atlanta. This is a black city. This is Wakanda. But it's obvious that black people can't even go in their black neighborhoods and just be, and we have these issues happening. It's completely ridiculous, and I feel like as an activist who's been out here for the past few days, it's a complete and utter slap in our faces. The police department, Chief Shields and others talked about the fact that they were going to work to fix these problems, especially after the students from Spelman and Morehouse were pulled out of their cars. But it's obvious that the APD has not learned proper de-escalation processes. It's obvious that, you know, whether it's up against the wall in Oakland, stop and frisk in New York City, or assume the position in Chicago, that the police feel like we don't have any rights. It just breaks my heart that this is happening right here within our community. And you see this shit all the time in different cities and different states. But the fact that the mayor would get on the news and talk about this being a black city with black leadership, yet this black leadership does not stand up for us. And I am completely sick and tired. And it's sad that on a Saturday, I have to even be out here, but I'm going to be out here for as long as I need to be, because my brother should have a right to go to the Wendy's. My brother should have the right to go down the street if he wants to, and I shouldn't have to fear for his life. And so I'm just hurt, and these emotions are raw, and you can see it out here. And it would be different if this was an isolated event, but black people are out here because this is our existence. This is what we deal with and have to go through each and every day. And I'm tired. Jared has a shirt on that says, I'm tired. I am tired. I shouldn't have to deal with this. We shouldn't have to I shouldn't be afraid to be within my own community. And I just have to let y'all know, I know it was white officers in that video, but Atlanta does have black leadership, but we're not just fighting against white racist cops. We're fighting against the black cops too. We're fighting against the system. And I'm so tired and I'm so emotional, and I have every right to be. I have every right to be emotional. We have every right to be angry. I'm sorry. My name is Mary Pat Hector.
Gerald, can you react to the resignation of Chief Shields?
I think that it was definitely necessary because there's a culture in this town that wants to brush police brutality under the rug. We have 17 open cases, 14 with Atlanta Police, 7 involving police-involved shootings that are currently under investigation, 38 total cases that have been resolved. So when you start talking about police brutality, it begins and ends with Atlanta. And just the names that are on my shirt, I'm ashamed to have to add another name of our dear brother Rayshard Brooks. But we have a serious police brutality problem in this town. It's time for Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms to recognize that. That's one of the demands of the NAACP, is that she formally acknowledge that Atlanta has a police brutality problem. We already called for the resignation of the police chief.
but we want more than just the resignation of the police chief. We want the implementation of the Obama 21st Century Policing Initiative, which we called for after the death of DeAndre Phillips, which was in 2017. So when you realize that we have been having this conversation for darn near 5 years under 2 administrations and there have been no changes. So at this point, I think that it's time for wholesale change, and we at the NAACP are calling for that. So I would turn it over to our president, Rayshard Brooks, where he will outline what we are calling for.
Yeah, I'm Rayshard Brooks, president of Atlanta NAACP. We are calling for a restructuring of what we call public safety. If your house is on fire, you call 911, they don't send a policeman. They send the fire department. So we are calling for a complete restructure to add psychiatrists, sociologists, social workers to deal with non-threatening issues that come into the 911 system. We are bigger than that. And we need to start from top to bottom. We want a complete restructure. We want every policeman to prove their fitness to serve a diverse community. Apparently, we do not have that. There are several other things. You know, NAACP has been in Atlanta since 1917. Our focus was voting rights, equal justice, education, and economic opportunity. Black communities still are not afforded those opportunities 109 years later. So we have planned a press conference for Tuesday. We can talk about all these things in more detail. But we are so proud of these young people to come out and echo the things that we have been talking about for decades and generations. Proud of their energy, proud of their courage. We are just super proud of them, and we don't thank these young people for coming out and making a statement.
I just want to add one other thing. As Richard has said, we are proud of the young people, and because of this case, we are continuing to call for nonviolent struggle and protest. We want the protest to continue in a nonviolent manner, but elevate your voices, because clearly the power structure in Atlanta is not listening. So for 15 straight days, we've been protesting, and on the 15th day, they decide to kill an individual where they could have used de-escalation tactics. So again, we continue to call for a peaceful protest, but make sure that they hear your voices. There will be a peaceful, nonviolent protest on Monday with the state chapter of the NAACP, and there will be another peaceful protest on Friday at 1 o'clock. We're going to send a message, and it's going to be clear. We will not stand for this, and we will get change. So please join us on Monday at 9 o'clock at the Richard B. Russell building. We're going to have a huge march where we take our demands directly to the powerful, and that's directly to the state capitol.
Thank you so much. There are those who are asking in the city of Atlanta when we'll be satisfied. We're not going to be satisfied from just the mayor of Atlanta making a blunt statement. We're not going to be satisfied by just the firing of Chief Erica Shields. We're going to be satisfied when, first and foremost, as Attorney Griggs says, that the mayor of Atlanta acknowledges that Atlanta does have an issue with police brutality and with police brutality,
black people are the
with
real
police,
Jews,
with
and the
police
white man
brutality.
is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
All right, with police brutality.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Can you finish that last part of what you were saying?
Absolutely. We're not going to be satisfied until the mayor of Atlanta acknowledges that we have an issue with police brutality and criminal justice reform in this city. We're not going to be satisfied until tangible things are done. Tangible things, just like Attorney Griggs mentioned, the 21st Century Policing Reform, President Obama, the 8 Can't Wait campaign that's been established and launched all throughout the country, and our We Are Tired campaign, at which we are acknowledging that not only do we need an executive order, because executive orders don't move from administration to administration, we need legislation in this city that is going to remove things like qualified immunity from being in the presence of favor of police officers, making that as long as they're not violating the constitutional rights of citizens around this city or around this country, that they can just get away with crimes calling it self-defense. We need to dismantle these police unions that are not holding these police officers accountable to protecting citizens and ensuring that we're all able to experience the basis or the foundation of this country, liberty and justice for all. And so it's time for us to truly put the pressure, and we're not going to let up, we're not going to let off, we're going to keep on marching. We're going to keep on protesting. And so it's time for us to truly realize, specifically we're sending a message to the city of Atlanta, to the mayor, to the city council, and everyone in power that enough is enough. We're not letting off. And you need to respond to our demands right here and right now. And it's time for things to change.
I tried to figure out a way to encompass everything that's going on and get rid of the division of one side versus the other and get the whole country to understand what's going on. And the first thing that came to mind is what we all just went through with the coronavirus outbreak. We all sheltered in place for months, losing our mind. And then we started seeing on the news large amounts of white Americans demanding change, coming out and rallying in the streets and protesting and making their governments change laws so that we could start getting back to regular life. And as I sat stunned watching TV and watching so many of our white brothers and sisters out there rallying, protesting because they thought something was wrong with the current state of laws in their city or state, we didn't have a problem with it. That is their right as Americans to demand change, to demand laws change. So why is it so offensive or painful or off-putting when African Americans step forward to demand change against police brutality? Why is it so wrong when we are protesting in the street when we see something wrong with police abuse? It's our God-given and American right also. So it's a thing of unity when you see both sides of it. You have to support and vocalize your rights as we did and we watched on TV and as people are doing in the streets now. Demanding changes in laws, in policies, in accountability, in value of life where that a man that was running away doesn't get shot twice in the back. And now there's a question of was it reckless or should he have used that force? Let me tell you and show you why shooting in a crowded parking lot is so reckless and so unnecessary of what he did. A witness today sent us his vehicle, which was hit by one of Officer Rolfe's bullets while he and his kids were in the car. A couple feet up and we would have had another loss of life. So, trying to justify the actions of shooting at Mr. Brooks as he's running away in a crowded Wendy's parking lot when you can easily catch him later for what started off as a very non-confrontational situation, it can't be justified. It cannot be justified. Otherwise, we're going to continue to lose lives from stray bullets shooting at someone that should have never been shot at. And people ask, how could this have ended? Why did he resist? Why it could have ended there? Well, it also could have ended here. I can walk. My sister's house is right here. That's how this could have ended. It didn't have to go to that level, and that's what we're saying in America with policing, is this type of empathy is gone. The courtesy of an officer, it wasn't like he was called there because Mr. Brooks had been swerving and was a danger to society. The first call was because a man was asleep. Where is the empathy in just letting him walk home? That's what policing is supposed to be, no matter what color you are. But as they said, that's broken, that's gone. We don't see that often, and we definitely don't see it in the African American community. So just like the protests before, that's what we're demanding. It's not just laws and policy changes, but a mental change in policing, which is missing. So we do want everybody's support. We're looking forward to the DA's findings in this situation. And the only thing that we can ask for is some semblance of an idea of justice, because there is no definition anymore of what it is. But what we know right now is that a man's life was taken when it should never have happened.
Right now, we want to introduce everyone to Tamika, who many of you have met. And the kids, Blessing, Memory, and Dream, Blessing, it was her 8th birthday when her father died. She had her birthday party on the same exact day that they found out that their father was killed. She had her birthday dress on, as all of you have heard. She had cupcakes and friends over. She was supposed to go skating with her dad, and that didn't happen, of course. So, also, Makai, who's 13, is his stepson, and he took care of him as well. How you doing? And Tamika, you want to say a few words?
I just want to thank everybody for all the protesting, love, and support that you guys have done. Words can't explain how thankful I am for everything. Even though I can't bring my husband back, I know he's down smiling because his name will forever be remembered. And no, there's no justice that can ever make me feel happy about what's been done. I can never get my husband back. I can never get my best friend. I can never tell my daughter, oh, he's coming to take you skating or swimming lessons. So it's just going to be a long time before I heal. It's going to be a long time before this family heals. And I just, like I said, I'm just thankful for everything that everyone is out there doing. And I just ask that if you could just keep it as a peaceful protest, that would be wonderful, because we want to keep his name positive and great.
Lastly, we do want to acknowledge and thank Tyler Perry, who we spoke with, who will be taking care of the funeral for the family. And it's support like that, and it's people who are actually in this community, that love the community, that want healing and families like this to never have to go through something like this, to step forward. And we want to thank him for such a generous move. Yeah, 3 brief questions.
I have a question for anyone in the family. Did Rayshard ever discuss what would have been going on? Had y'all ever discussed with them, the previous shootings that happened, just all the conversations everyone been having for the last?
Just tell them the George Floyd.
Oh, with the George Floyd, I mean, we've watched it, and I've always said, maybe I don't ever want that to be you, or, he was always like, no, it's going to change, We always try to stay positive about everything. But we've had our incidents where we've had police officers stereotype my husband just because tattoos in his face, so it's really crazy. I'm scared every day. My children go out, my husband go out, my family members go out. I'm scared every day because I don't know what to expect. And this just really startled me because I don't even know if they're going to come home.
And Christian, that kind of, it goes to a point of people are asking, well, why would he resist when they were trying to put him in handcuffs? Well, they put George Floyd in handcuffs and he was subsequently killed. So just getting put in handcuffs, if you're African American, doesn't mean, oh, you're going to get nicely taken to the back of a police car. So especially watching this video of George Floyd over and over again, his reaction may have been, I'm not getting put in handcuffs. So we can't just toss it out because he resisted. George Floyd didn't, and it ended the same way.
And this is something that is not new. It's not just with this George Floyd. All of us, I know every black man standing behind me, and woman too, we have all been dealing with this from birth. So that's a trauma that is deep. It's not something that just started 2 months ago. I still today, dress like I dress, doing what I do, I still feel nervous around police, and that shouldn't be the case, right? And so if you feel that way, and then you see all of these things happening, of course you're going to feel some kind of way when the police come up to you and you are somewhere where you're not in the perfect state of mind at that point in time.
Yes, I believe it was Chastity that who spoke about this. I think you mentioned a few weeks ago that your family was asking people not to attack the precinct, the police. Can you talk about that moment and what it feels like now, thinking that that's the position you took before?
It makes you eat your words. I love Atlanta. My family loves Atlanta. And when they were tearing, busting out the windows at CNN Center, we were like, why are they doing this to our city? Burning down police cars. Why are they burning police cars? This doesn't happen in our city. And he hit our front door. So not only does it happen in our city, it happens in cities everywhere.
I just want to.
Devin, a little bit more about Rayshard Brooks, who he was. What did he like to do? What did he
That's on my side. Who wants to talk about it? Come on. Tell me your name.
My name is Jamaico Brooks. Rayshard is my first cousin. These people that you see behind you are his sisters, his brothers, his nieces, his nephews, his first cousins. A week and a half ago, me and his older brother were playing chess. And he just popped up. And I said, cuz, hey, how you doing, man? You good? He said, yeah, I came because I need to see my wife and my baby, man, my daughter's birthday. I said, you staying out of trouble? You all right? He said, man, I'm fine, cuz, I'm all right. We shared a few drinks, a few laughs. His big brother gave him a few dollars and he left. He was always happy. He was always smiling. And you'd have to kill him by one of his family members, because he wasn't that type of dude. So, to you people that are looking around the world and you have your feelings, before it happened to us, I could only guess at what you felt, but now I understand. Life shouldn't be this complicated. Life shouldn't be where we have to feel some type of way if we see a police or somebody of a different color. I didn't come down here to talk to the media. I came to love on my people. But if you ask how old this young black man was, look at your children when you see them laugh. That innocence, that joy, that pureness of soul. And you had a glimpse of what we lost. You have a glimpse of what it feels like. Because tomorrow, we're going to have to deal with it again. We're going to have to bury him. We're going to have to say, we miss you. And if we didn't say we love you enough, we got to apologize to him for not telling him that we loved him that much.
Fucking took my cousin, man. Oh, listen, I gotta go. I have to go. Y'all took my cousin. I just want y'all to know that y'all took my cousin from me. Y'all took the wrong person. That wasn't the person to take because he wasn't no
Thank you.
I mean, I'm really not sure what else America needs to see. Want to rerun a George Floyd. Sadly, I'm probably going to be back here in a few months with another case.